What is going on with the viewers of the tube? I think you know by now, but if not, my name is Tyler, and I'm the host of the crypto channel that one day hopes and prays crypto forums can one day get as hard as Reddit's Wall Street bets.
Alright, you degenerate losers. Yesterday, I made a post saying that I will drink my pee if SPY closed today. Well, SPY closed up 2.66%. So you know what? I'll be drinking my pee. Bry Guy says hi. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So I have this mug that I'll be using. So let's set the mood and let's get going. You know, some days I ask myself, why am I still single? We'll just call it 84. I'm not a little bitch, I'm not gonna fake this. Ugh. I don't give a shit if you guys don't believe me. Ish. Dude, it's like coming in the mask.
You know how we mad, lad. It's time for Chico Crypto. Well, homeboy from that video made a great trade with SPY, which was the reason for his madladness, although other people on that subreddit might be doing something similar soon, as they're hanging on the words and moves of one person who has become an idol on our Wall Street bets. That is Elon Musk of Tesla. So I'm sure you know about the controversy regarding his most recent tweet. He tweeted, "Free America now," which obviously shows his support for getting past the closures and getting things back to normal. And that has created decisiveness between his supporters like never before. But with that comes great content, so let's get into it now. Besides Free America Now, Elon started posting data regarding hospitalizations here in California. He tweeted, "Hospitals in California have been half empty this whole time." Then he tweeted an article, "Why Forced Isolation is Bad," which he then clarified his opinion, tweeting, "Yes, reopen with care and appropriate protection, but don't put everyone under de facto house arrest." And then he clarified it even more on Tesla's Q1 earnings call, posted just yesterday. Let's listen in.
We are a bit worried about not being able to resume production in the Bay Area, and that should be identified as a serious risk. We only have two car factories right now, one in Shanghai and one in the Bay Area, and the Bay Area produces the vast majority of our cars, all of S and X, and most of the 3 and all of the Y. So the extension of the shelter in place, or frankly I would call it forcibly imprisoning people in their homes against all their constitutional rights, that's my opinion, and breaking people's freedoms in ways that are horrible and wrong, and not why people came to America or built this country. What the fuck? Excuse me. The outrage, it's an outrage. But it will cause great harm, not just to Tesla, but to many companies. And while Tesla will weather the storm, there are many small companies that will not. And all of everything people have worked for their whole life is being destroyed in real time. And we're going to have many suppliers, and are having many suppliers that are having super hard times, especially the small ones. And it's causing a lot of strife to a lot of people. Yeah.
Ooh, spicy, Elon. He really is for those freedoms and constitutional rights. This is America, even dropping an F-bomb on an earnings call. But then he completely contradicts himself with the next question.
Well, Elon, on that point, you mentioned people that gave their lives to build the country. My faults for you on this. There've been a lot of comparisons, drawn to the state of the U.S. economy to the early 1930s when Roosevelt began a series of New Deals and infrastructure projects, or post-World War II when Eisenhower launched the U.S. Highway Act, and when JFK launched the Apollo program, which you could say was influenced by the Cold War, clearly, and you've benefited from, and our space program benefited from. What would be your message to U.S. lawmakers on this call as we, in addition to your opinions on shelter in place, but thinking longer term, your message to U.S. lawmakers coming out of the crisis, specifically around EV infrastructure and a chance to kind of, work with taxpayers to support sustainable transport and renewable energy. I'm wondering if you see this, as a chance to make the crisis and all the loss and lives lost not be in vain. Thanks.
I think it's high time we invested in infrastructure in this country. We have a lot of crumbling highways and bridges, and frankly, when I visit China, I see their infrastructure as being much better than ours. It's great.
Supporting China, saying China's infrastructure is great, not like America where we are crumbling. Well, if you didn't know, China has no constitutional rights or freedoms like we have here. China locked their country down even tighter than us. So if you didn't know, Elon isn't only an Wall Street Bets god on Reddit, he is a god overall on the entire Reddit platform. But these right-wing views got him hit hard by the left-leaning Reddit. Most upvoted post on our late-stage capitalism, his Free America Now tweet with the title, "Eat the Rich, all the rich, even the ones who are occasionally funny on Twitter." And the comments about Elon below, not too nice. Reddit's obsession with this tool is genuinely infuriating. And it gets nastier. And then the top upvoted post on our unpopular opinion was Elon Musk isn't a good person, with a similar wave of hate and ridicule in the comments. So what's up with Reddit turning on Elon on the flip of a dime? Is this just a billionaire whose greed is fueling his thoughts as he is losing a ton of money at this standstill? A member of the capitalistic death cult? Or is he correct? We should just get back to normal. Well, if you didn't know, Elon's wealth is tied up in something now called stonks, which we know with the March crash, Elon lost some money, actually a ton, but it has rebounded. And a report was put out by the Institute for Policy Studies titled Billionaire Bonanza 2020, Wealth Windfalls, Tumbling Taxes, and Pandemic Profiteers. And in it, between January 1st, 2020 and April 10th, 2020, 34 of the nation's wealthiest 170 billionaires have seen their wealth increase by tens of millions of dollars. 8 of these billionaires, including Bezos and Musk, have seen their wealth increase by over $1 billion. Are you a part of the pandemic profiteers, Elon? Well, he is about to get a whole heck of a lot richer, another close to $1 billion, if things go his way and his factories are given the okay to reopen. Elon will get a $720 million payout by unlocking the first tier of a very aggressive CEO payment package based on stock options. From the article, you may recall we reported back in January that Musk was pretty close to nailing every goal needed to unlock the first tier of a very aggressive pay package. To earn the first tier, Tesla needs to reach 100 billion value and then hold that value for a 1 month and 6 month long average. The automaker's done the first two, and as of Tuesday, Tesla is just shy of the 6 month average figure with a figure of 96 billion. If Tesla meets the first targets listed, the automaker's boss will be eligible to purchase 1.6 million shares of the company at $350.02. A screaming deal with prices where they're at. So this kind of looks like me a sign of greed, and you could almost group Elon into the conservative billionaire camp with his recent words and moves. But the spectrum of Elon Musk goes much deeper than what he says over the course of a few days. He supports Greta Thunberg. He has authoritarian views. He has libertarian views. He has left views. He has right views. And that is why I find him so intriguing and believe he isn't like the other billionaires. If he was, he would have never tweeted this in August of 2018. Am considering taking Tesla private at 420, funding secured, which he goes on to say, shareholders could either to sell at 420 or hold shares and go private. He went against a normal corporate grain of please your shareholders at all costs and grow, 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 which he kind of screwed the shareholders as the SEC brought the hammer down for the price discussion tweet, which led to Tesla's execs dipping out and Elon blazing the reefer. He doesn't care about shareholder expectations, which isn't like most corporate billionaires. So what's up old Elon's sleeve? Will he take Tesla private? Well, in my opinion, there is a reason he wants to abandon NASDAQ and the traditional stock world. He knows it's going down. It's going to eventually burn in a dumpster fire of flames. And this GeekWire article gives us a clearer picture into what he has planned. In it, it says, if taking Tesla private, Elon promised that Tesla shareholders would be able to keep their shares if desired, and that Tesla employees could continue to sell shares and exercise options. Shares could be bought or sold periodically on a private marketplace, Musk said. Private trading marketplace? Private like his SpaceX shares? From this CNBC article titled Latest SpaceX Valuation Shows an Unlimited Amount of Funding Available in Private Markets. They talk of who is invested in SpaceX. Fidelity Investments owned $41.7 million worth of SpaceX stock as of December 31st filing, which it bought for $135 per share in 2015. SpaceX raised $1 billion in financing from Google and Fidelity, which took a combined 10% stake in the company. So Fidelity, private trading markets with SpaceX. And what has Fidelity recently gotten into? Fidelity Digital Assets. Could Elon's play be bigger than any of us imagine and connect right back to blockchain? Well, the breadcrumbs are there, but before we get crummy, it's time for a short sponsored segment of this video supported by the team over at the Exmo cryptocurrency exchange. And like always, the full details of our agreement can be found in the description. So what does Exmo have to offer that other crypto exchanges do not have? Simplicity, and that is it. Commissions for the exchange are a 1-2 snap, and they go like this: 0 commissions for deposits, and a standard €1 fee for all withdrawals, no matter the size of the withdrawal, from $1,000 to $10,000 to above. So yes, this is a fiat-based exchange, and they recently got to provide these services by getting an account and a partnership with a big bank, Bank Frick out of Liechtenstein. Now, other European crypto exchanges with fiat deposits and withdrawals usually use the single euro payments area SEPA system, which limits them to just Europe. Bank Frick is global and on Swift. This gives Exmo a serious time advantage for deposits and withdrawals over the others stuck on SEPA and for many more currencies, which they just added this month: deposits for Great Britain's pound, which might be interesting for any UK members of the Chico army. They have 6 other fiat currencies, ranging from, of course, the euro, but also USD and even the Japanese yen. And all deposits and transactions running through the exchange operate within Europe's 5th anti-money laundering directive, 5-AMLD. One thing I like about the exchange is the consistent effort put forward to reduce trading fees. Now, trading fees with Exmo fluctuate and remain competitive based on volume. The higher a person's trading volume, the lower their maker and taker fees. But what is that cashback you see on the right? Well, this is their way to reduce trading fees and commissions even further by giving up to 70% of all commissions earned on the platform back to the traders. And as we can see, over the past 30 days, over 278 BTC has been paid out in cash back to traders. And the more you trade, the higher your cashback rate goes. Now, trading on the site is simple if you're used to crypto trading. They're integrated with TradingView for advanced charting options, and they support limit, market, and stop orders on the spot exchange. But they also have this quick exchange, where it's just a super simple swap for those who don't want to chase low prices on the spot exchanges. Now, for those who want to try trading, anyone who follows the referral link in the description within the next week and completes registration and verification, Exmo will provide you with 100 Exmo coins each, so you can test the site's functionality using real funds before you make your first deposit. Now back to Elon and his possible plans to digitize both Tesla and SpaceX stock. Now, digitizing like an STO, that is far out plans, I will tell you that. But like I said, he has been leaving breadcrumbs about his love for crypto. Now, I have done this research before that shows Elon is more involved in the crypto world than meets the eyes, and it's possible his solar tech might be involved with solar powering Windstone US, the Texas Bitcoin mining operation currently in construction. That will be the biggest single Bitcoin mine in the world once ready, with power which will eventually reach 1 gigawatt. All that research is in the description if you want to check it out. I posted that initial video on January 30th, which suspiciously Elon only 6 days later tweeted this, Giga Texas, with a poll which overwhelmingly was yes. Now I know this tweet isn't about the gigawatt Bitcoin mine, but about a Tesla Gigafactory, which creates Tesla products like solar panels. But if Elon is involved somehow and he knows others are going to flock to Texas to power their mining operations, wouldn't it make sense to put a factory close to where the demand will be? I mean, Peter Theil is putting his Bitcoin mining operation Layer 1 in Texas, as it's the best place. Who founded PayPal together? Peter Thiel and Elon Musk. Kind of coincidental if you ask me. Then, just 2 weeks ago, it was found out, and I dug into, Tesla's Gigafactory in China was piloting blockchain technology with a Chinese supply chain consortium. So, the evidence, it's there, and Elon knows the value in blockchain, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, hey, and even Doge. And some of his last words on crypto speak oh so loudly.
Paper money is going away.
Yes.
And crypto is a far better way to transfer value than pieces of paper. That's for sure.
Without a doubt.
That has its pros and cons.
Paper money is going away, and crypto is a much better way to transfer value. Which, if you know what he means, is this. The US dollar is going away, as money isn't paper anymore. It's overwhelmingly digital in bank accounts. And if paper money is going away, what did stocks begin trading on? Pieces of damn paper. Cheers, I'll see you next time.